Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and this week I just wanted to cover off a new arrival. This is a game magazine, one of the Vae Victis issues. This was issue 153, November-December 2020, so an old copy now, but I've been finding it difficult to track down anywhere in the UK that actually sell this particular issue, so I had to look to our friends in Europe and managed to find a copy with Gamers HQ in Germany. Excellent service. This was received within a week of ordering, along with a couple of other little bits I'll show you in a moment. And yeah, as you're probably aware, if you follow this hobby, this is a French publication and the magazine is in French, but what I was after was Cedar Mountain. This is the 1862 game, and one I've been looking for a while. I'm particularly interested to have a look at the mechanics. This game, my understanding is, was originally done by Pascal Toupy, of Saigon 75 fame, another game in my collection which I really love, and I believe then subsequently a number of games have been done using similar rules mechanics, and I believe that has been done by Vae Victis, but also I believe by Worthington, although I may be wrong on that one. Yeah, just wanted to share with you what you get in the package, and particularly from Gamers HQ, very kindly in their packages they provide an English copy of the rules as well, so that saved me a little bit of work when it's arrived. So I'm not going to spend too long on the magazine. Appreciate I may have some French viewers who won't have a problem with this, but for majority of my viewers who are probably English speaking, this won't be too helpful, but I just wanted to show you, as you'll probably be aware if you've played any Vae Victis games or looked at the magazines, they cover some really interesting topics. It's a really nice publication. I really do wish they had an English version, because it's one I probably would subscribe to regularly. They cover a lot of the games that I've sort of looked at or want to find out more information about. Nevsky, for example, is on my shelf and hasn't had an outing yet, so that's an interesting one. As you can see there, it's really nicely produced, covers some quite different, varied ranges of history. So that's the magazine, and you can see there in French they talk a bit about Cedar Mountain in there as well, and then there's some other nice scenarios and things in there, some nice wargaming bits and pieces in there. You know, it's a really nice magazine. I for one would be very keen to buy an English version of this magazine if ever that becomes available. But the main thing I'm after here is the Civil War Brigade Battle series here. I say Pascal Toupy, but I believe Grant Wiles, that may even be Grant Wiley, I don't know, who is with Worthington, I believe. I don't know if it's one and the same person, are involved in this game. So you get it in a nice package like that. You can see the map, really nice map. Sorry about the glare here, it's a very sunny hot day here in England at the moment. It's quite a small footprint. You've got victory points, a bit of terrain and turns on the right, and if we bring the map up you can see there it's really nicely done. Lots of detail on there. I'll just bring that up a bit so you can see some of the other areas on the map as well. I think it's been done really nicely. It's good thick cardstock. It would lay quite flat as you can see, or you could put a bit of plexi over it as well, but actually this game may just lay quite nicely flat on the table as it is, which is great because you won't get so much glare that way when you're moving the counters around. So I like that. I think that's a really nice way of doing it. You then get the French rules. Again, I'm going to focus on the English ones in a moment, which you can see have been printed out for me in advance here. Came with a package. You've got your counters, one sheet, average I would say counters, you know, they're perfectly workable, some nice artwork, very clear. You can see the brigades concerned, you can see the strengths, etc. I'd say quite a low counter density because a lot of these things probably aren't going to be on the table all the time, so when you actually look at the working counters of the battle, probably not that many. So appeals to me from that point of view. We've got some reduced counter sides there as well, so quite interesting. And then you've got the game. So this all came in the package, which was really nice. They've printed this all out, all converted into English, which is great. I haven't had a chance to read through them yet, but they've printed it out in full colour, so that's really nice as well. As you can see there, it's nice, quite big fonts. Looks quite an easily laid out game. Talking 12 pages of rules there, with some scenarios at the back, historical and a free setup. So interestingly, when you look at the historical setup there, you can see there's not that many units on the table at any one time, so that's great. Additionally, you get this nice, again, printout of examples of play. So you've got line of sight, you've got movement, fire on there, so that'll be really helpful. And they also provide a copy of a QRS play sheet as well, so I probably will laminate these, but again, nice colour, easy to differentiate the different things we're dealing with here, what they're for. A nice little package, and I like the fact that Gamers HQ provide you with those English copies. Of course you can go online, Vae Victis I believe have these available on their site directly, but nice that that's included in the package just to save you a little bit of time and effort, and means you can get into playing the game quite quickly. So that's Vae Victis' Cedar Mountain. A couple of other little things I just put in for novelty value really, but I'll share them on the video. I'm currently working very long way off, but on a possible game linked to Napoleonics and potentially a board game, but that's a lot of work still to be done, and I'm doing a bit of research. So I quite like the old-fashioned postcard games, so I decided to get this one, which is La Haissante. As you can see there, you've got your counters on the sides, which will have to be cut out for the game, and then on the back you've got the actual rules, and it tells you a little bit about that. I quite like these little games. I think they're quite nice. They're an ideal little game to scratch an itch if you're away somewhere or just out for the day and you want to do a little something on your own. But La Haissante, yeah, that one quite interested me. And I also got this one, which is Plancenoit, Prussian attack on Plancenoit, grant me knight or Blucher. So again, you got the counters around the right of the screen. It's quite a nice little map there, and again on the back you've got the rules themselves. So again, quite nicely done. Looking forward to having a look at these. So these were in Against the Odds magazines when they came out, and often some companies have given these away as freebies when you make orders. These weren't very expensive at all. There are quite a few of them about. But if you just want something a little bit different with a small footprint, just a nice little addition. I hope you've enjoyed this little unbagging, little discussion around Vae Victis, and in this case Vae Victis issue 153, Cedar Mountain 1862. Hope you're having a great gaming weekend, and see you all again soon.